Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Man, I really hope Homura knows that he's from Earth, right? Because I think he just came into this bar and started yelling out a bunch of slurs to people, which I think is crazy, right? Right, like it's like that scene from Infinity War, right? You know when Peter Quill was talking to Iron Man, Doctor Strange, right? And he's talking about he's from Earth. He wasn't from Earth, but he's from Missouri. But then it just turns out that Missouri is part of Earth. Like this dude just walked into the bar and says, "Oh man, look at a bunch of these humans here. Got a lot of two-leggers here, you know, right? What's all these Asian people here, you know, right?" Then again, I don't think he knows. I don't think there's Asian people in space, so right. So he can't be using like the correct slurs, like he can't be using rice hatters, you know, putty puddlers, right? You know, right? Like using all those like those kung fu fluers, right? You know, right? You know, right? Like those Chinese, you know, as they say in the Monster Hunter movie, right? It right. So yeah. So hey, it's Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger episode 17, Bun and Byun. Right. We find out that that Menderes is a just a fuckboy, right? And hey. And look, I already knew that Bundario, Bunderes, Antonio Banderas, right, was a terrible character, right? So yeah, and this episode just cements that idea, you know, right? That he's a terrible robot character and everything because of this. So yeah, so we find out that that he won a race and then he immediately took his winnings without without splitting between his teammates, you know, right? Like, hey, look, we were supposed to be in this together, no? We were supposed to split the prize money, and then he just like, yeah, no, fuck that. Hey, fuck you. I'm going to Earth, you know, right? Hey, no one will suspect a giant talking autonomous vehicle robot on Earth, you know, right? Right, I'll blend right in with those Japanese people, you know, right? Don't think I'm one of them, you know. I'll just be considered as a mascot character from some stupid department store, right? They won't see they won't see anything, you know, right? I'll blend in perfectly. Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh man, yeah, that's exactly what. Hey, everyone was wearing suits, so we open up with everyone in the bar. Gemba looks pretty good in his suit. Ishirio's whatever. Joe looks so uncomfortable. He's like, oh man, what the fuck is this? I don't have to wear this. I don't have to wear this suit. I am so fucking nervous. You know, I'm about to spill everything. You know, right? Right, Mira's in a dress. She let her hair down. Right, I almost did not recognize her. She looks like a fucking 40-year-old depressed aunt. Right, who goes to the bar to prey on young men. You know, right? Yeah. Tyler's just there. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll wear my cool leather. You cannot take this leather jacket away from me. This leather jacket, this red leather mahogany, right? Burgundy? Is it burgundy? Is that what his jacket is? Does he wear a burgundy red jacket? It's all I have in my life, right? That's the only thing I got. But yeah, Homura and Diesel walked in. Like, hey, what's up, bitch? Hey, man, nice house you got here. You know, or bar. We have that in space. You know, we call it a space bar, but in space we just call them a regular bar. You know, right? Because there's no reason to call it a space bar when it's already a bar. You know, right? Or when we're already in space, right? Yeah. Bunji's like, this place fucking sucks. I kind of want to leave. You know. Right. Then meanwhile, our favorite Hessalian troops, man, they're just working. They're trying to get them gains, you know. They're working. Yeah, they realized they've been losing a lot, so they decided to do the next best thing is to start working out, right? To get to get their muscles right right to get their muscle and their gains in order and everything. But it turns out that while Yarukar was sleeping, Cronenberg, without consent, you know, did illegal operations on him. That is illegal in many states, you know. There's a reason why conversion therapy is banned in America, you know, right? He just did a legal operation on him, and without Yaru's car consent. I do not like that. Hey, Cronenberg, this is where you cross the line, you know. Everything up until now, you know, I've been fine with what you've been doing, but this is too much. You cannot do this to Yarukar, you know. Yarukar is the best character of the show, you know. You cannot do this to him. And then I forgot about that stupid sword thing from that. I think it's still chilling here. We have not seen the stupid killer robot now for a few episodes. I'm kind of disappointed. I am hoping that this killer robot uses this stupid fucking sword and he gets like a little sash cape thing as well, right? To make him Night Form, whatever the fuck is what they call it with this thing. Yeah, I'm really disappointed that Killer Robot has not been back yet, right? Even though all this hype that they've done with it, just for it to not show up again. So I don't know what the deal with that is. This week's enemy is a gym guy, and then there's just these two workout guys who started flexing in terror. That is the only no way they know how to express themselves, right? I think these are the character from a few episodes ago, I believe, right? That they're showing up again. Wait, according to this, yeah, this is them. According to this Wikipedia page, yeah, sure, I guess this is the recurring character of this season. The muscular, he is labeled as muscular man on Wikipedia, so sure. Well, why not? I guess so. So they give they give Homer his stupid drink, and then we find out that Bunderis created the controller, right? They were rival, even though they were on the same team, right? Right, but he was a little bitch. He's like, yeah, fuck this. I'm running away. I'm taking the money. I'm taking the house. I'm taking the kids. I'm taking all of that away. You know, right? Yeah. So that's the backstory on them. The R monster, whatever the fuck thingy is, the workout machine monster, is out making people work hard, right? Get some exercise in on them, you know, right? Get some exercise in on them to make them feel better about their lives. The fight sequence, okay. There's a really good shot, right? This episode when Taya goes back, he meets up with the team again, and he does like this cool, like he's running down like this railing, right? Is the best way I can describe it, right? Or like, right? Well, he's running up the railing, right? And like to get his like speedometer, where the fuck his accelerator thingy, right? To charge, he pulls up the which I think was pretty cool. I thought that was a nice touch, you know. Other than that, the fight sequence of the show is whatever. Of this scene is okay. I thought that shot was just really good and interesting and cool, which I like. Is when they do unconventional method, right? Of using their and do like cute, cool ways to do it, right? Yeah, Homura shows up. They beat the shit out of all the grunt thingies, whose name I don't bother remembering, right? Cronenberg gets really mad, so he just transformed the things to to a giant monster, right? That had to throw weights at them, right? I think Bundy's mecha or robot vehicle form, where the fuck, is really fucking stupid. So Homer gets the wheel and he's inside the Bundy mecha, right? Operating and driving him. But then on the outside, you get the big Bundy, who's also a humanoid driver, who's driving himself, right? So he's a giant robot piloting a robot. So he's a human piloting a giant robot piloting himself, right? You get that, right? That makes no sense. It's pretty fucking dumb. I don't like this form. I don't like how it looks, right? It looks really bad, right? Honestly, this his robot form, not his robot form, but like his stupid little vehicle form, right? This thing looks really bad. It does not look good whatsoever. I don't know what they could have done with it. I don't know why they didn't just make this just to be like a generic race car, right? And have the figure hidden. But yeah, the chest formation, the full version of this thing, it's whatever, right? It looks somewhat okay, right? We don't see it from him because he just immediately comes in and fucking one shot that guy. He's like, hey, fuck you. Like we don't even get like a fight sequence with it. Like it just literally shows up, uses finisher moves, and be like, all right, good job. All right, the day is saved. And he just fucking leaves. He's like, all right. And then it's fucking over. I just think it's real funny how he's like, yeah, we don't even get like any cool toy shots, right? Like any cool action shot of the robot form to show up anything cool, with it, right? He just does his finisher. Like, he immediately just cuts to the end and be like, all right, cool, time to go home. I done the job, right? So the day is saved. Everyone celebrates by eating curry once again, because that's all Bunderis knows how to fucking make, right? And that's the only thing he can do. And then like Ishii comes like, oh hey, I dug up dirt on Homura. I know who the hey I finally I looked into the Japanese missing person report, and I to the and I found out all the information about Homer. So now we can finally explore his backstory. Even though he kind of explained his backstory, he said his back. Man, I'm gonna be really mad if this is just ends up being a fucking Peter Quill Star-Lord situation where he was just abducted one day on Earth, and then he spent like the next 10 years, right, just traveling the space society or wherever the fuck in space, just chilling, right? But yeah, that's this week's episode. It's okay. It's whatever, right? Like, there's really not a lot that happens this episode if you think about it. It actually happens by really fast, if anything. Now that I think about it, I was no pun intended, right? I was amazed by how fast this episode actually passed by. If you think about it. Like, nothing like really interesting happens enough, right? We got like a little backstory about Bunderis and Boom D's relationship, but that's about it, right? You know, yeah, and then this week's thing is don't ride your bike while holding an umbrella, which I guess is a big thing in Japan. Right? Is that apparently a lot of people in Japan rides their bike while holding an umbrella. I did not know that. I would not know anyone who fucking does it. Hey, just fucking get one of those helmets, right? That has like a little umbrella. Get one of those little bicycle hat that has like a little umbrella sticky. I'm pretty sure that's a thing that you can get and do. But yeah, that's this week's episode. Bunderis is a terrible character, and I hate everything about him. And I was going back to how I think every majority of the cast of this season are just really bad. You know, right? Yeah, it's just another like, he's just not a good character. All right, yep. All right, I guess that's it. I guess that's all we have to say about this week's episode. All right, thanks for watching or listening or whatever the fuck. Okay, thanks. Bye.